Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Cancer reading. This is JJ with the Compassionate Heart School. Today's reading is going to be for the dates of January 21st to January 27th. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so for my Cancers and for those who are cross-watching, what I'm seeing is kind of like a warning from Spirit for you for this week. What I'm seeing is with respect to a love relationship, I don't know why, but I guess love always comes through for my readings. With respect to a love relationship, I'm picking up that some of you may be on a break. So there's something that's going on between you and your loved one. For whatever reason, you may be in a relationship right now that has fallen on hard times. Maybe you guys are taking a break from each other, or maybe you've told your partner that you just need to take some time and think, or just for whatever reason, things are not completely 100% together. But there's still kind of an idea that we're just taking a break, we're just seeing. But what Spirit is saying is that at this time, you, or perhaps the other person that you're watching for, I feel like this is you may be having this desire during this break to step out of the relationship. And what would this look like? This looks like something like, oh, well, things are not going well right now, or we decided to take a break, and there's so many other people out there. I'm interested in this other person. I kind of want to play the field. Whatever it is that you're thinking, you may be presenting or may not be presenting, but there's this idea that, well, we're still together. Because if you see this person here, this woman is trying to get his attention, but he's busy, working on these shoes. And in the background here, I see it's almost like his inner self is angry at her. So what this card shows me is that in this relationship, there's disappointment, right? The both of you may feel like these ships have sailed pretty much, and you're kind of hanging on and seeing how this goes. But this other person here, there's one person who's very much still interested in keeping this relationship going, and I'm feeling you, or maybe the person that you're watching for, is kind of shutting that other person out. Now, there's the idea that this other person is waiting to see what you decide. Maybe the decision is based on what you want. But I feel like you, or this person, somebody in the relationship, is wanting to step outside and kind of step out of integrity, so to speak, because here the relationship shows that it's not completely over. It's frozen a little bit, but the fires are kind of still going under, and things are still green underneath this layer of snow and ice. And you, or either the other person that you're watching for, is in between minds. Should I step out? Should I go on that date? Should I try other people? What should I do? And this person's really thinking about it. And I see that this would not be the best step, to be honest, because I see that it's coming from a place of deception, and it's also coming from a shadowy place, right? There's fear, fear underlies these kinds of things all the time. But this hand behind here shows that this person thinks that maybe they can get away with it, or it's not a big deal, or maybe they're talking themselves into like, well, we're on a break. Never fall for that, because it's going to blow up. It's going to blow up. People are noticing. They're going to see it. And I feel that Spirit is saying, if you do not want this relationship, then by all means go ahead and, I guess. But they're saying if you would like to maintain this relationship and see where it goes at all in the future, don't step out. Don't step out. Okay? The Spirit is saying, come from your heart. Come from a place of heart. If you or the other person are not able to feel connected at this time, go inward and see, is there still something here for us? And if there isn't, then it needs to be ended properly, not through deception. They're showing that this lover's situation, the warning is to stay away from the deception, because again, it could definitely blow up. Stay in your integrity, for sure. I feel that this other person, the person who is waiting and wants to be in this relationship, is going to find out. They're taking note of everything that this other person who wants to step out or wants to experiment is doing. And they may look like they're not paying attention, they may look like they're giving space, but they're taking note of everything. And I feel that this person will definitely make the cut, definitely cut from this relationship if the other person is not in their integrity during this quote unquote break. So what Spirit is saying is that, hey, oh yes, Spirit, while I was shuffling, a message came, and this is what Spirit said, stay the course and steer clear of any temptation. Put up your blinders and commit to the path ahead of you. And it's interesting because after I shuffled, there's this person going on this path. What is this path? This path could be a path to self-discovery during this break. Maybe you're making a break. Maybe let's take a 3-month break or 6-month break. Or while you go away to school this semester, let's have a break. Whatever happens in this interim, stay focused on going inward. They're saying find pleasure. If you want to experience life and experience this and that, go out, have fun, but do not stray. Because if you do, this relationship is done forever. Okay? So they're saying go out, be wholehearted about it. And they're saying that there are so many ways to experience life and to come alive that you do not need to get into deception and seek out other partners for that sake. Spirit is saying to be careful, surrender your ego, and we all need to surrender our ego, but it's coming up in your reading. And they're saying to surrender to trusting the universe. I'm getting here, oh wow, big time. For those of you, I feel like a lot of you are cross-watching or watching, and maybe you are the person who's waiting, and you're finding out maybe through this reading or through other things that this other person may be considering dating other people or just whatever. The universe is saying surrender to trusting that the universe has your back. And that could mean trusting to let this other person do what they need to do, and then at some point take stock of their integrity and make your decision. Or they're saying that maybe this person is not actually going to step out of this relationship. They may be considering it, just like some of you may be considering it. Some of you who are reading, some of you may be the one considering stepping out, and getting this message may stop you, right? In the same way, if you're the one watching and hoping, and you learn that this other person may be considering stepping out, they could also decide not to for whatever reason, all right? So have trust. And of course, surrender to miracles, that all things will be cleared or can be cleared in the light, and that you two may end up getting back together because you realize during the interim that you two are what you want. So either way, that is your reading for this week. So if there's a temptation or anything that comes up, please do steer clear of it. And that's it. If you would like to find out more information or have a personal reading with me, please do check the description box below. And I look forward to at least seeing you, I guess, for you watching these videos in the future. All right, bye.